Good morning. It's Sunday morning, folks. Are we in a rush today? Are we in a rush today? Good morning, healthy, wealthy America. What a blessing to have you this morning. Nice addition to the show. Thank you for coming in. Gotta do the background music on this one. Let me see here. Audio. Oh, it's there. Okay. I got a squeaky chair, and I was wondering if there was an effect on it. All right, we got the coffee ready. We're going to Sunday. We're going to do Sunday together. We're going to start off Sunday together. We're going to talk a little bit about Kasem. It's one of those names that you never knew that the actual name was. Good morning, Sven. These Bones is over there. All right. Delilah, did you go to church last night? Did you attend church last night, Delilah, is the question. Or are you doing it from home? What do we have going on, Delilah? Talk to me. Talk to me right now. Gen X Effect. I hear your name in some weird shows, and I'm not sure if you're actually in those shows. I don't know. There may be a few Gen X's running around. I don't think you're in any drama channels, but I could be wrong about that. So Gen X Effect, good morning to you. No rush today. In the house now. That's it. Snowing. Beautiful. Yes, we're going to be cooking today, hanging out. It's a snow day, basically. This is Jersey. Don McHugh, hello. This is Jersey. Yeah. Where did that guy go? Talking about these are Biden supporters. I want to have a conversation with him. Uh-huh. Yep. James Simpson, how are you? I don't know if you're in any Gen X. I hope I'm not in any drama. I love it. You guys are the absolute best. I really mean it. There's not a crew like this out there in the fucking YouTube universe. I gotta be quite honest with you. You're here in the Oval Office. Why don't you send a couple of fuzzles over here? Throw me a cash app. I'll be whoever you want me to be. You want me to be a Biden supporter? I am purchasable. Yeah. What batteries? They burn extremely hot. What are you talking about, Big Bones? Are you conversating with yourself right now, you? It's snowing, supposed to be bad, yeah. Gen X, no drama zone here. CG2, the boss says it. What's he talking about, Big Bones? We got a little problem here with the batteries? Yeah, I just had to take a pause because my right, the wire in my right sock fell out. And now I got to go back and put it back up. 131 is not hot enough. I put it to 167. You don't confuse me at all. But thanks for the cash. But you don't confuse me. You're very predictable. There's no confusion with you. Give me another $30. I'll make it up whatever you want it to be. Give me $30 cash. I'll give you a whole story, I'll give you a whole script. All right, let's go. Enough with the fooling around. We don't need cash over here. We got cash. We're good. I want to talk about Polak today. I want to talk about Magooch today. Grateful. Oh, I didn't know what I was saying. I was on the coffee, James. So what do you want me to tell you? Good morning, Arlene. Don't quote me with the coffee. I cannot be responsible for what happens when we drink coffee. What do you want me to tell you? James? What can I tell you? Let me get out of the way of the coffee shop. James. Let's go dark into the coffee shop, huh? Keep the face a little red, but the background stays good. Let's go right about there. I think we're good. That's right where we're supposed to be. All right, listen. Welcome to the 18th consecutive coffee talks here at your social club. And I say that because I mean that. Because we have created something here that's unbelievable. I must say it is unbelievable. Let me try and match this color a little bit. Let's go with a little yellow. I like to match colors. I'm OCD like that. Yellow with the coffee shop, with the snow. Delilah, how do you like the snow in the background? What do you think about the snow? That's all for you. See no evil. Great to see you, sir. God, grant me the serenity to accept. Oh my God, those socks again. Yeah. I love my socks. You like the snow coming down? We're in the snow. Hey, teacher. We're in a snowy situation. This coffee is tremendous. Okay, we got a little mustache growing. Stay tuned. I'll explain to you why we have to grow this for a little bit. And like I said, I'm doing things here slow and steady. So I got a little bit of I got to do like a 4-day, 5-day mustache. So bear with me on that, okay? That's not my way. I am clean shaven every day, but I got something going on. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. Don't tell anybody your relationship situation, your financial situation, or your next move. Keep that shit to yourself. Yeah. How can you leave the apartment? There you go, Don. Oh, I'm clean shaven everywhere else. I just got to leave this for a little something. What are you going to do? I got to do something. I got something going on. All I can say is stay tuned. When the curtains rise, the curtains rise. All right. What do we got today? What do I want to do here today? Catholic Minute, Kasem. I do want to talk about the couple to 3 people in this community. What community? It's not a community. It's YouTube. It's one community. Stop with the bullshit. It's literally one. The snow in the background looks nice. The snow out my window, I've had enough. What do you mean? You don't like it? Come on, make nice brownies today. Make some nice. So I broke my cycle. I had a piece of veal last night. The half-ass vegetarian had his once-a-year veal last night. No snow here on Long Island, but I don't think I'll drive home today. Well, you're off tomorrow, right? Hey, teacher, you're off tomorrow? I'm off tomorrow, too. They gave us off. My company closed in honor of the dearly departed Martin Luther King Jr. Osada's here. Good show with Osada yesterday. I had fun on his panel. We had a lot of too much fire activity in the neighborhood and cops activity I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 times while I was on with Osada for a half hour. The cops came, the firemen came by. No, shush. How was it you got to indulge once in a while? It was incredible. I'm very, I'm very, very picky Polak, where I eat, what I eat, where I eat it, this, that, the other thing. And CG2, you're hysterical. And no snow by Sven. And I said to myself, if you're going to get a piece of veal, this is the joint to do it at. It's going to be a nice piece of veal. So I got a nice piece of veal. And that's where we're at, Polak. Once a year, piece of veal. I mean, on Sunday, I'll have a meatball, maybe a piece of brajol. During the week, no meat. That's what we do. All right. Church is canceled. What? We're going to go virtual this morning on our church. All right. Emergence Church is going, we don't have heavy snow. They got to get over themselves. Wow. We're going live at 9 for Mass. That's different Mass. That's not Catholic. It's Christian, but it's not Catholic. Cheech, what's up, my man? Polak, you still here? Yeah, Sunday I can't change that. I just don't like being cooped in the house. Well, you have reports to do. Wait. Yes, there's snow. And there's more coming now. Yes. I said marron. Yes. I did say marron. That's right. You saw the video. That is correct. Listen to me, Delilah. You got the Pope of Greenwich Village to watch. You got 29th Street to watch. You got this thing of ours to watch. Did you watch this thing of ours yet? By my boy, Danny Provenzano? I show you short of what you were eating last night. It looked very good. Yeah, I went with a nice piece of veal. Yeah, hey, teacher, we don't have any snow here. An inch of snow falls. Yeah, right? Arlene, people lose their minds with an inch of snow. Snow throwers. I mean, where Dando lives, it's out of control. The Buffalo area, it's horrible. Big Bones, come on, give it a little, Is that this thing of ours that I'm talking about by Danny Provenzano? I might see Danny January 30. I think I'm going to see Danny the end of January at the Pizzaville. I think, possibly. I don't know. Maybe I'll see Danny there. I see him around. But he's all over the country. This thing of ours. So check out this thing of ours. You got Gotti 1 to watch. Raging Bull. What other movies can Delilah binge on today? Yeah, they make people panic. I like a lot of Calabrian movies with subtitles. God bless you, James. That's interesting. It's very interesting. You want me watching subtitles and a movie plot? Me. ADHD. You want me to watch a subtitle movie, guys? Can I handle that? Listen, I don't even have to have a topic. We're just having coffee. If you want your channel to succeed, do this. If you want your channel to succeed, do that. Your sister's ass. Don't curse. Don't do this. Too many rules, regulations, and this. It's ain't a job for me. It's a hangout. This is my social club. Yeah, your wife is Calabrian. I can't do subtitles. I mean, Cinema Paradiso, you have to do with subtitles. Nope, and I have The Sopranos entire series to watch too. Danny Provenzano, I still can't get over him on The Real House. I know. Hello, Mark Giulio. Can we do a wellness check on Dean and Todd Father? They're all right. It's business as usual over there, Osada. What a fucking shame of a game. The whole restaurant was looking at that game last night. Now, I'll tell you, with today's technology, we had the games on every table. We have been to, yeah. So now I got to go out to the Bronx. Some people I was with last night. Now I got to go to Pasquale's Rigoletto or Enzo's. This is how things work, guys, in my world. I got to go to the Bronx now. Anyway, I go everywhere. I don't care. What the fuck? It doesn't matter. Hello, Michael Dodarian. How are you? Michael Dodarian, at the butcher in your store, what do they do for meatball meat? We're in the Bronx next weekend. Yeah, I'll be out there. I don't know when we're going to go. I got to see. I'm going to see where. It'll be on a Sunday. And I'll be in the Bronx. So you'll know when. I tell you where I'm going. I don't care. Michael Dodarian, you're up there in Stop and Shop. Is that correct? What do you use for your meatball mix at the butcher shop in your store? Do they use the 3 meats? No butcher. What? They don't sell meat? Interesting. They don't sell meat at Stop and Shop. That's why everybody's going to shop right across the street. I wonder how Stop and Shop is doing. Rayo's, that's in Harlem. Veal pork and beef, the only way to go. Right there. I got to go to the Bronx. I'll tell you when. I got to go to Pasquale's Rigoletto or Enzo's. To be determined. We'll see. Call Ralphie over at Enzo's. Get us a nice table. See, I don't know the people at Pasquale's. The people I was with know the people at Pasquale's. It's prepackaged. Oh. You get it from a reputable butcher? Joey Dell, my man. What's going on? Stop and Shop just got fined for outdated meats, false labeling. What's the purpose of that? I won't buy meat at a shops. I can't do it. I just can't buy meat at a ShopRite, or I just can't do it. Even though it's probably good, and I got a friend of mine that is a butcher. Tell me, we went to Mulberry. Where is Arthur Avenue? About 45 minutes from where we were, I would say. Well, I go to A&S Pork Store in Nutley and Violante's in Cedar Grove. I go to 2 butcher shops. That's it. 2 butcher shops. No, you can't buy them at big stores, Delilah. You got to find a butcher. You go to this. Listen to me. You got to go to a reputable butcher. This is nothing to talk about. Hello, Silent One. You met your wife at Stop and Shop. Well, I always said the pastina aisle is the best place. Oh, my God, Big Bones. That's horrible. Yeah, Arthur Avenue. Arthur Avenue. Belmont section, yeah. So, Costco has good meats? Yeah, I think they're good. I think Costco has good meats. You're right. Yeah, that's the problem. They add red color. The butcher doesn't. Maron by the half cow. Look at this one. Costco, I think, does good meat. I think you're right. Costco has quality products. Costco's going to survive everything. They are an incredible company. And they teach they take care of their employees very well. You get good pay. Marco Dodarian, I think you should transfer over to Costco. I have a Costco on my doorstep in Bushy. What the hell is he talking? You have a Costco there, James? That's interesting. They're worldwide, huh? James, you really have a Costco there. It's worldwide, huh? I like it. Costco's a beautiful store. Great store. I'm amazed. James, that's really great. Good for you. It's a U.S. company. And they're worldwide now, huh? That's really good. I like to hear that. All right, let's get into our topic a little bit today. I really like the Kawfee vibe. I mean, I don't even need a topic. You need a lawnmower. Any suggestions? Well, Arlene, that's a very difficult question there. Arlene, you must elaborate a little more. If you have 17 acres like ALV, or if you have a postage stamp like we do in Belleville houses, where you can cut it with a scissor. What do you have? Sheep all year round. Self-propelled battery powered. I will go with that. Rechargeable, depending on your property, how much you have. Dutch Belgium company. I see. And they're over here in Belleville. My niece is going to do the half. I can never do it. I don't want to know about that. You're making me sick right now. Stop with the half cow. Avant-goal. Come on. You shouldn't put me right back to veganism. Almost an acre. Huh. Well, what you have to do, Arlene, what you have to do is time it out. You got to walk the distance as if you're mowing the lawn. Set a timer. Set a timer or stopwatch and walk the distance as long as it will take you to mow. And then figure out the battery life on the unit that you are getting. You don't want to take a chance. Electric is no good with the wire. Rechargeable is good. Rechargeable is good. Gas engines, they take maintenance. I know, shush. I know. I'm trying to, Big Bones, I'm trying to have a little denial over here. Can you work with me a little bit? I'm just trying to, I know where it all comes from. Stop. Hello, AOV. We were just talking about you. I know where it all comes from. Cut it out. You're right. ALV, hello from CG2. Now, when I used to cut my own grass. Excuse me. Yeah. Hold on. The coffee went down the wrong pipe. What the fuck is the wrong pipe? There's only one pipe. You call it 3 meats, but veal and beef. I know it is, but it's a different cut. It's 2 types of meat, yeah. But if you get the milk-fed veal with the beef, it's going to be a little bit different. Let's have a little water. The jerk off say it went down the wrong pipe. There's only one pipe. Shut up. There's only one pipe. Because it's not supposed to be eaten. I ate the veal last night. Let's charge the battery. I will go with the battery. I think it's the less maintenance. Rechargeable is good today. You could get some good power. Cutting the grass is one of the best things that a man can do for his clarity. For cutting the grass is for clarity, and it is for peace of mind. And it is a great sense of purpose. For a man that owns a home, cutting the grass is one of the best things that a man can do. Hello there, Tindu. Cutting the grass is one of the best things that a man can do. It's a sense of accomplishment in the pride in the home that he owns. You put the headphones in, you put on some nice music or Tommy Stigs telecasts, and you cut the grass. Yeah. Well, they're preparing for the summer. It's the best thing that a man can do. You'll see. Seriously. The rich folks have landscapers. Me too, Thindo. I always loved cutting the grass. It's a pretty good thing. It's nice. Just pay someone? Why? Oh, support landscapers. I get that. But why not put that money back into your grocery bill? Polak. Why not put that money back into your grocery bill if you are an able man with 2 legs, a good heart, exercise? If you have allergies, throw a little mask on. I personally loved when I used to cut my own grass. My lines had to be perfect. Yeah, I never had a landscaper. No way. With one bill, I could buy all the equipment. I'm a lawn nut. You fertilize, strip. Yeah, good. So it's, what was the word? Therapeutic, so to speak. Hey, teacher. That's the word I was looking for, Polak. It really does take you into another space. The Indians all right today. Come on. We've suffered great, more higher losses in life than the football team, an overpaid football team. Yeah. Well, I would get a drive on ALV, same thing. I wouldn't walk it. I would drive it. I would invest in the drive on. For me personally, I would drive it. I would put a drive on. I just think I would have the pride in the ownership and not pay somebody else to do it. Good morning, NJ Wise Guy. Yeah, you get it right on. Just drive nice, put your headphones in. What are you going to do? That's just me. The whole family sits in the house, watches the landscaper. All able bodies, men, sitting in the house, looking out the window, in their Ugg slippers, looking at the landscaper cut the grass. I never understood it. That's not a money thing. It's a pride. It's a pride thing also. And it saves a ton of money, in the long run. No, it's not cheaper in the long run. One season you pay for the ride on. You're not right, ALV, but you're not wrong. It's personal preference. Nobody who cares or whatever you feel. There's no wrong. There's no right. I just feel that you're driving on your tractor. You look up at the house you have, your grass, your property. You work to have this, and you have the pride in it. But there's also pride in being wealthy and paying a landscaper. Some people don't have the wealth to pay. It's fucking $100 a month to pay a landscaper. Some places, $50 a month. So it's all right. It's fine. To each his own. To each his own. Seeing landscapers in Belleville is absolutely nuts. What I see in Belleville, you really don't need it. There's postage stamps. There's a size of a postage stamp. Mm-hmm. I like the Saturday and Sunday shows. We're in no rush. We hang out and talk about absolutely nothing. I'd rather do it myself, but not everyone can or wants. Sure, Rebecca. It's a personal thing. There's no right or wrong. It's not dollars and cents either. It's a sense of, I used to cut my grass, have the weed whacker, have the leaf blower backpack, and I liked it. The only thing I didn't like is leaves. Yeah. See, in Weevil, your grass is 5 minutes. I would love to have your grass in the front. You got a great little front, nice front of your property. San Weevil, I would be cutting that. I would be maintaining that beautifully, edging it. Florida is big on landscaping. Sure they are, because of the heat. And I get it, NJ Wise Guy. And there might be more money down there. It's 24 minutes past midday. And you're not dressed, you already fucked your whole day up. If you're not dressed and ready for your day, I don't like strangers on my property. I got too many. Yeah, I get that one. And 3 American pit bulls in the yard. James, this is a bit of a problem. What man is not dressed by noon? I don't care where your man is going. A man must be dressed. Early in the morning, dressed. I don't care if you're hanging around the house. I don't care what you're doing. You got to be dressed. Shape up, you. You love your bathrobe at noon? Who do you think you are, John Barrymore? Who does he think he is? Hugh Hefner? This one over here. He takes the schwitz, he takes the bath, and he hangs around in the bathrobe till noon. I mean, who has it better than you? You're the Dapper Don of England. of the UK. I mean, who do you think you are, though? Don't you think you got to get up and get dressed early in the morning? I mean, even if you have really, really no big plans, you should be dressed. Every man should be dressed every day. I just don't understand these men hanging in pajamas all day, going out with fucking slides on, and it's 7 a.m. here. He's the Birdman Teflon Don. It's a very bad practice. It's not good for your self-esteem. It's not good for your... It's just not good to not be up early and dressed. I got to be honest with you. It's not. Just my opinion. I think a man needs to get up, get himself together, take care of himself. Thou shalt not judge. Well, I'm going to judge him. I'm judging today, you. Yeah, same. Yeah, in the same way. I mean, silent one. Shouldn't a man get up and get ready for the day? What does that show the people around you? It's a day of rest. No. Right now, I would be at the club. I would be probably coming home about 2 hours ago from now. Years ago, 90s, 80s, 90s, whatever. 90s. I would be coming home probably about 2 hours ago. So we were talking about this yesterday. 5:30, I would be getting home in the morning. My mother will be frying meatballs already. I would crash for an hour, have a fried meatball on the way down to my apartment, have a fried meatball, take a nap, get up, get dressed, be at the social club by 10. Yep. All right, I'll drop it. I'm dropping it. Drop the topic, you mean? Dean, what do you mean? Drop the topic? No, it's not a day of rest. No day. Listen, you got to be going all the time. I'm sorry. Oh, the link. Hold on. What do you mean, you? Yes, get the fuck out of here, you guys. Hold on. Let me see. Drop the link. Okay. Invite guests to the studio. Paste. Okay, my volume is up. I think I'm good here. Now, let me see what it looks like when Tindu comes up for this situation over here. And then after Tindu exits, we'll get into our topic today. Let's see if I still have the doorbell. I lost the doorbell for some reason. Lupus. And I have no reason to get all dressed up. I won't. Okay, then that's, Rebecca, everybody's different. I don't work. I feel like I'm being lazy. I don't know. It's just how I was raised. I work UPS. I work UPS, drive all day in Michigan when I lived there, then go to construction work until dark. I get it, Silent One. I hear you. I do hear you. UPS, huh? You were Teamsters? Silent One, you were in the Teamsters? The Teamsters local? Okay. No friggin' doorbell anymore. I lost my doorbell. Hold on a minute. Let me change the background. No doorbell anymore for me. What the fuck?
Mine worked yesterday.
I don't like that. I like the doorbell.
I like the doorbell because it lets you, like, yesterday I had a couple people coming in and out. And the doorbell didn't work one time. It worked another time. But it's weird.
Sometimes it works. Sometimes it doesn't.
Right.
What's going on?
Mod on. Let's see. That's 5 different topics this morning. Hang on a second. I'm all over the fucking board. I woke up late, just like you were saying. I woke up. Guess what time I woke up today?
Well, late for us is 5. So I don't know.
I thought I literally had to catch my breath, and my heart started beating. I'm like, am I having a heart attack? I woke up at 6:30.
Wow. Don't you feel like half the day's gone when you do that?
Tommy, I'm not right now. That's why I said drop the link. I'm like, I woke up at 6:30. Goomba. It was like, next time I looked at the clock, it was 20 to 7. I'm like, no, my morning's gone. Tommy, it was the weirdest feeling.
So weird. Early, people that aren't early people will not understand.
They'll never understand the anxiety that went through my body. I'm like, Fluffy starting at 7. I still haven't got my coffee. I'm fucking running late today. What's going on?
So weird.
You know what? I was waiting.
It's so nice to be early. I mean, people that don't live like that don't realize how really. I don't know. I don't know.
Tommy, when these kids pull up on the job, they get out of their trucks and their cars, Goomba. They look at Dean, do like the, what are you doing? What am I doing? What are you doing? It's 10 to 7. He goes, what time did you get here? I said, I'm here at 6 o'clock, 6:15. I don't give a fuck what you're doing. I don't want to get paid. I'm waking up. I'm getting my body ready. I'm getting my mind ready.
Yeah.
How do you just wake up and go to work?
I don't get it.
I could never understand that. All my whole career, even when I was a kid, I got up early. They trained Dean to right, but I don't know how these people do it. I just don't. You're so right.
So did you hear the newest thing? I don't know if you heard me say this maybe a couple of months ago about somebody that was applying for a job. And I'm just going to use a hypothetical time. I don't remember the time frame, but it was 9 to 5 today, right?
Okay.
So the individual lives a half hour from the job and says, the boss says 9 to 5, that's our time, whatever, fake number, $20 an hour, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my day starts at 8:30, not 9. And the hiring guy says, what do you mean? He says, well, I consider my day starting when I get in the car for my commute to this job. So I think we're going to put 8:30 as start time, 8:30 to 5. That's the start time.
What? You know what I would have told him? You know what I would have told that guy? Get out of here.
This is what's going on today. Start time. You choose to live a half hour from the job, so we got to pay you for your. He says, once I'm in my car, I'm on the job. No, you're not.
That's exactly wrong. Oh my God. No, that is your time. That's your travel time. Unless the company has it well written and fine line that we pay you when you get in your car. See,
okay. No problem.
See, these people don't understand. If they pay you when you get in your car, they're liable for you on the way to work. There's not one fucking contractor. There's not one company I know that does that. Okay. If you find a company that does that, let Dean know, because I'll work for him. Okay.
That's interesting.
Never. The only time you get paid to travel is travel time. If you don't see that word travel time, you're done.
That's unbelievable.
First thing the contractor will tell you, you think I'm going to be responsible? You're waking up half in the bag. You're waking up higher than a kite. You're waking up, I don't know what you did last night, and I could care less, but I'm not paying you on your way in.
This is
any lawyer will tell you that. Right, lawyer.
Hello, hold on. Let me add something to that. So I will tell you this. During COVID, they needed electricians all over the country. They were taking New York guys to go to New Jersey guys to go to New York. And they did tell them, not that travel time is included, you're on the clock. We're going to give you such $100, I'm using a fake number, $100 for travel time. We can't get electricians on these jobs. We got to pull them from all areas. Some people are coming from an hour away. Some people are coming from 20 minutes away. And they gave them a little something, like that. But that was the union negotiating that, but that's different.
Well, that's called per diem, Tommy. When a union and when a real contractor, that's called per diem. They're taking care of you already. Okay, like if they
travel
you
time
leave,
is not compensable. Period. You're not compensated for commuting to work and coming home. You're also not covered under workers' comp if you get injured during that.
There you go. There you go. Thank you, ALB.
Yeah,
but these are what the young anyone of these are doing.
These punks that try to set their own. I'm with Thindu. You show them the door. You just say, then this job's not for you.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See ya.
Yep.
I really can't believe it. It's unbelievable.
It's amazing. You cannot. These kids that set their own standards, they got problems already.
Well,
You could see it. You could see it. If they're negotiating their way to work, you don't want those people. Get the fuck out of here. You're done. Those are lazy people right there. Okay, you don't want those people. You know,
especially in a union environment. They don't even have a right to do that in a union environment. They can't negotiate their own terms of employment. They can't.
Yep,
They're covered by a union.
Yep. You could only negotiate your work. That is it. It's the only time the union has got power is when they're negotiating their right, their territory. That's all.
I just think that was an exception when they needed those guys, and so they offered it to them. I guess.
Right. Well, Tommy,
that's a business need, and that's basically a form of a bonus, is what that is.
Yeah,
because of the business need. That's all that is.
Yeah,
because like ALV just said, COVID, the union, Tommy, when COVID hit, I was at the airport. I was at a dead airport, no flights coming in, one a day. The union hall was closed. Tommy, I had people walking up to me. Half my day was negotiating with people. My contractor told me, he goes, as long as you're here, I don't care what you do. You could, Dean, you could do whatever you want here. I said, I'm a little busy here as a steward right now. I don't know what to tell you. He goes, well, there's nothing I could do. But if you walk off this job on me, I'm done. He goes, I can't even call to get another guy here. So he goes, you do what you have to do. As long as I'm making money, you're making money. Do whatever you got to do. Doors are closed. We got to keep what we have here. I can't make a move. That's what the contractor told me. I was working for 3 different contractors during COVID. I was working on the pipeline and I was working at the airport. I was negotiating everything.
There was a lot going on.
Yeah, but then again, too, you got to keep your head as a union rep, too. You got to do what you think the union would do with this. You can't be making no calls. You can, because your title is a steward. Absolutely, you're a representation of the union at that time. But, they got to have faith in you. I hope Dean Du's doing the right thing out there, too. They came down there.
You were a shop steward?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
My whole life, I've been a shop steward, ALB. It's just if I chose to be one, there's times Dean Du came out and I don't want to be a steward this fucking year. I want to be a foreman. Yeah. But whenever I want to be a shop steward, man, that title's right there for Dean Du. They know I'm going to do the right thing for them. So that's the trust you build with the union after 41 years. Send Dean Du there. At least we know the union's there. Fuck that. Send him. He'll cause trouble. He'll do the right thing. We got his back. As long as you're doing the right thing by them, they got your back. Yeah. I mean, it's just like anything else. So,
what was your next topic?
Getting back, that'll be the day. Physical labor, I pay another man to cut my fucking grass. Do you hear what I'm saying? If I come home after 12 hours, I cut this grass, I make sure my property nobody touches my property. Are you kidding me? Yeah. No matter if I'm half dead, I'll cut that grass. Are you kidding me? Till it's done. So, yeah, you think I'm going to pay somebody money to cook? Oh my God, I wouldn't be able to sleep. I wouldn't be able to sleep.
You put music or headphones in or something?
Absolutely. Sometimes after work, I'm so miserable. I cut that grass like I fight it. Are you kidding me? It's like a 15-round match out there. You'll hear every word in the book when I cut the grass after work. The Polish lady used to love watching me cut the grass. I never seen a man talk to himself when he cuts his grass like you. Okay. She knew I was ubats, but
everybody has that guy in the neighborhood that's off a little bit,
Right.
Look at me. I have coffee with him rose.
What about the money? What about the money they pay these wide receivers to drop footballs? I'm ALV. I'm done. ALV. I don't care. ALV, if that stadium falls underground, I don't care. ALV, I don't care about football. I don't care about the goddamn Buffalo Bills anymore. You wonder why I'm so miserable over here? There. Oh, my God.
Because they're all betting on prop bets, man. They're all betting on prop bets.
You get paid millions, man. It's only you're out there 2.5 hours. It's 4 quarters of football. How in God's name do you drop passes coming to you? I don't get it. And the fumbles, and I'm done.
What was that tantrum at the end there? I saw that.
He threw the helmet down. Yeah.
Threw the helmet down. What was that all about?
Just acting like an animal. That's all.
Who threw the helmet down?
One of the Buffalo guys. I don't know his name.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Dean was already buried by then. Okay, TV was off. Okay, I didn't even.
I think
ALV, you counted me out already by then. Okay, I didn't even see it.
Yeah, I mean, I think it was because he got called. He got called for roughing the passer. So he goes up to the referee. He takes off his helmet and he throws the helmet down right in front of him.
Throw him out.
Throw him out of the game.
Well, good. That he should have got thrown out of the game then for doing that.
Yeah,
okay,
it's pretty bad.
I'll tell you what. I don't know.
Seriously, I mean, but to your point, Dean, if you're making millions, and I see what you're saying in terms of the errors or the missteps, but if you're making millions, do you really get that mad that you're going to take your, you're still getting paid. You're going to take your helmet and throw your helmet down. Like I wouldn't.
You know what that ALV, that is total young man frustration. Yeah. That's all that is. At that age, you can't train or tell these kids how to act because they're going to do it anyways. At that age, you couldn't tell Dean that the wall was black. I'll argue it's red till I'm dead. So at this age,
it's today's world. It's these people today. It's the way it is. Years ago, you would have Yogi Berra go smoke cigarettes and drink scotch with his opponent after the game, even with the officials.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. Right. And then you got to remember too, ALV, the upbringing.
Yeah, it's crazy today.
Okay, you got to remember these athletes, a lot of them will remember how they got there. Their fathers, their grandfathers, their mentors. They wouldn't act like that. Okay. So you get these certain men that were raised with morals, integrity, respect. They don't do that because they remember where they came from. So it's a different world now. Different world. In the 60s, 70s, 80s, you'd see the guys get mad at the refs and they eat, but you don't never seen the way they act nowadays towards the refs. So, and two, in our day,
I think a lot of it, and I think a lot of it has to do with
ALV. Yeah. The refs were all over 70 years old in our day. Do you remember, ALV? There was maybe one young referee. Every referee had gray hair, glasses, and couldn't run, 5 yards without fucking dying. Yeah. So,
I think it starts with the youth. Honestly, these days it starts with the youth sports programs where they treat the referees like garbage. Now, the parents treat the referees like garbage, not so much the coaches, or you know what I mean? Like the parents do.
True.
And, look, and you're always going to have those, you get these psychopaths that become referees because they were, they got their asses kicked as kids.
They were abused.
They were, and they use this to get a power trip. You always get them. There's a few of them, but for the most part, these are just guys that are just trying to do a job to make these kids. Most of them are volunteers, and they're getting harassed, and they're getting spit on, and they're getting attacked. I mean, and so this emulates as the person grows up, as that kid that sees this grows up and becomes a professional athlete. They're still taking that experience with them. That treat, you know what I mean? Treat the referee like garbage is okay.
They were prone. They were prone to that. They seen it, so they think they could do that.
Terrible.
When it comes down to that moment, in their head, that's how they're supposed to act because they seen their parents or other parents do it.
That's why you're going to end up with AI officiating eventually.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Well, here, I'll show you guys here. I might show it today. Back in 1978, before any of this, there was an AFC playoff game between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Houston Oilers. And when I tell you I'll never forget this game, my old man made sure of it. Okay. His name was Mel Renfro. Dan Pastorini, quarterback for Houston, threw a beautiful needle pass to the end zone. This game was delayed for a half hour. He caught that ball, both feet in the ground. And the referee was so old, cold, and couldn't move to see the play and called it incomplete. That would have changed the face of fucking football. Those Oilers beating the fucking Steelers in Pittsburgh. Everybody go watch. Put in Renfro, Houston Oilers catch. You'll throw up.
Look at Silent One's comment. Look at Silent One's comment about LeBron James. He makes a good point. You know, this guy is supposed to be the premier player in the NBA, and he treats people like garbage. He treats the referees like garbage.
Part, ALB, right before they do anything with this play on TV, they go back and the announcers are going, "This is where we need instant replay in football." This was 1978, and they were screaming instant replay. Okay. If there was instant replay, the face of football, like I said, would have been changed. They would have won that game. You know, the Pittsburgh Steelers say, well, you know, we beat them 24. Well, that don't mean not. L.C. Greenwood, I'll never forget it. Well, we beat them by 14 points. Do you know the starch? Do you know the fucking you took out of that team by
so
taking
there was
that
no reversals ever back then? Nothing ever?
Nothing.
No, there wasn't. No, when did it start? It didn't start until when? Like the 90s?
I mean,
great question. It started early 90s instant replay.
90s.
Yep.
So officials never conferred ever when there was a.
Well, they might confer. Yeah,
Tommy,
they might get together. Yeah.
Here, Tommy, look at Theme-Do. Look at Theme-Do, Tommy. Here's what they used to do. Hey, Charlie, yo, Jerry, did you see it? No. What do you think we should do here? If we say he was out of bounds, the crowd will come down here and hang us and kill us. We might get shot. You know what? Let's say it was incomplete because it's in, the hometown. We won't get killed. Incomplete. That's what they used to do. Okay, Thomas Stigs? That's what they used to do. What do you think we should do here to get out of this stadium alive? Okay, that's what they used to do.
So
without
it does take
video.
the stress off of them. They can make a bad call and still get it.
Tommy,
Crazy.
imagine you being a referee.
Game, right? Bad calls are part of every sports event. That was like part of the deal. That's what happens.
Yes.
Human beings make mistakes. Human beings make mistakes. I'm sorry.
ALB, I guess it's the intentional mistakes that don't hurt you. Like going back to pass and an interception and they run all the way for a touchdown and win the game.
Well,
that's different. Yeah. That's a lot more different than the guy running up the field and drops the fucking 50-yard pass for a touchdown. You're like, what?
And the pass interference play. I mean, the pass interference calls that change games. That's horrendous. That is terrible stuff.
Way out of control. That blew the game last night.
Yeah.
They should honestly. The NFL should adopt the college rules of 15-yard penalty, not this spot of the foul crap, because it just ruins the game. It turns the whole game on its head. It's just crazy. I don't know.
My father's famous words: "You never know in football. Be careful."
It's really not.
Say it all the time. You never know. And
what other topic on your brain? What other topic on your brain? Come on. What else?
Oh, hang on. Why are you rushing me like that? Hang on. I'm talking and you're asking me what next fucking topic's on my brain.
He's got to get the
Jesus Christ.
You know
Hang
me.
on. Let me get a second to think. That's why I can't think with you. You're rushing me. You're kicking me out of here. And I ain't even finished talking yet.
That's why you always got to text yourself like I do. See, I don't just talk to myself. I don't just say to myself, self. I also text to myself. I have myself as a contact in my phone and I text myself. Shut up.
ALV. I said to myself when I woke up at 6:30 this morning, do you think I'd think, Tommy, you know what?
Really crazy 6:30. Oh, yeah, I would die.
Dude, I was shocked. Like right now, I'm like, wait a minute. It's got to be 6 o'clock and it's going on 8 o'clock. I'm behind like an hour right now. That's how this sucks.
4:33. I woke up today and I felt late.
No.
Osada said the government controls all the plays. So there you go.
Well,
there's your answer, Dean.
The underground government controls all the plays.
I only have one word for Osada today. I'm not even going to say it.
It's the underground government, Osada. It's prop bets are ruining sports. It's
As soon as he said that he'd go back in the pray and go back in the closet last night, ALV, I said the Bills are done. I said when he started praying for the Bills, I said we're done.
He is a mush.
He is the biggest mush, strawberry mush I've ever seen in my life.
You put the Maloika right on it. That was it.
Wait a minute. His name is right near Tutti Frutti in the dictionary. Okay. All right, go ahead. I'm done.
Guys.
Done till later.
Great Sunday, everyone.
All right, guys.
Yes. All right, love you. Be good.
Ciao. All right, the boys came up. Very nice to see them coming up. I always enjoy spending a little time with them. I can't really do that on the weekday because, but on a Saturday or a Sunday, I can have them on the panel. I'm not in a rush. So that's why we have these long shows. Coffee, you can sit in the coffee shop for hours in the morning. We were talking about that last night. All the coffee shops that were around Belleville, all different guys were in different coffee shops in the morning. And you could really literally sit in a coffee shop for hours. All you do is top it off and you make your coffee a little warm and you have conversation. Right? See no evil? That's the way it is. Donna's doing it is here. All right, want to get into a little Kasem? Let's talk about Kasem real quick. It may be boring, but it was on the roster today, so I got to get into it. Let's get into Kasem. I mean, this is something, Sienna Weevil, that is written in history, something that we'll never see again. Let's go back here. Let me see if I can do this here. Listen, if I get a block, please hang out. Don't go anywhere. It does happen. I can get a block on this. It's very possible. Let's see.
Finally tonight, our person of the week. He is someone who built a career talking about other people's work. And in the process, he built an empire of his own. For a boy who always wanted to be famous, his voice has done the trick.
When somebody says, what do you do for a living? Well, I'm not a radio personality. I'm a disc jockey. And I play records. I play music for people to hear from 8.
So that's what he does. He plays music. He was the best, legendary Kasem.
To 80.
Even if you can't quite place the face, everyone knows the voice. Kasem, every weekend counting down the American Top 40.
So everybody knows. I mean, you got to know Kasem. I'm trying to be careful. I don't want to get a block. I'm going to stop that one. I'm going to throw, but let's see what else I have here. Let's see. Here we go. I got a good one here. We can put this one up here. Let's see if we shouldn't get a block on this. He was the best on ABC.
Today we're counting down the top 100 of 1990, and now chilling in at number 4, a rapper who set records on both the album and the singles charts. His latest album spent more weeks at number 1 than any other album in 1990, a grand total of 21 weeks, about half the year. And this single became the first rap hit in history to go to number 1 on the pop chart. From the album Please Hammer, Don't Hurt 'Em, here's MC Hammer.
Can't touch this.
So he went all the way up that far to Can't Touch This. Yeah, they do play it. I know you can watch them, Patsy. I remember when Casey was on the radio. It was great stuff. Such quality programming that we had, guys. Says, let me see if I can find another one. American Top 40. Here, let's check this one out real quick. God bless America. We had some great stuff, guys, that they'll never have again.
Kasem in Hollywood, and we're counting down the 100 top songs of the past year on this special holiday edition of AT40. And we've got the 3 most popular songs of 76 yet to come. Before we hear them, we're going to play a 4-minute kaleidoscope review in chronological order of all the number 1 songs of 1976.
All the way back to 1976. Can you imagine? Can't touch this. So that's the amount of decades that he has spanned. That he went through all those decades. It's unbelievable.
Our special montage was put together for us by AT40's executive producer, Tom Rounds. And we begin with the first week of January. How many of these number 1 songs can you identify?
Okay, listen. I'm telling you guys again. If we happen to get a block, hang out, we do come back. Don't go anywhere. It's a brief hit. What they do is they will omit that part of the show. Again, I'm going to say, if you see that the stream goes away, hang out. We do come back after a couple of minutes.
Yeah, it's a big 10-4 there, Big Benny. Yeah, we definitely got the front door, good buddy. Mercy sakes alive, looks like we've got us a convoy.
I write the songs that make the whole world sing. I write the songs of love and special things. Do you know where you're going
Wow.
to? Do you like the things?
Diana Ross. I mean, he just put together. It's just unbelievable, this music.
Life is showing.
Well, Tina Weevil, I got a question. The roller coaster.
I'd like to help you in your struggle to be free.
Wow, 50 ways.
50 ways to leave your lover.
Hop on the bus, Gus. Make a new plan, Stan. Don't need to be coy, Roy. Just listen to me. Tina Weevil, is Johnny Maestro part of the Great American Songbook? Do you know? I always wondered that, and I forgot to ask you. I wish that George was here. He can answer that question. I'm going to show you something that George posted before. Convoy, you liked it, huh? You knew it. I didn't know Convoy. I didn't know Convoy. That one I did not know of. Let's see what else he's putting out.
You just slip out the back, Jack.
SWAT. There you go, SWAT.
I'm just a love
Woo, baby, the love machine. Oh, there you go. Our boy.
Shake it up, shake it down.
Shake it up,
move it
in.
Wow. You got me so sick. You're in this discotheque. There's a reason for the sunshine sky. Just like
Come on, guys. We had some good music. We had some incredible music. I'm just a love machine. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Mike D. What's up, Mike D? Where are you, cuz? You haven't been here in over a month, but we got to rent you back up, cuz Mike D has returned to the social club. Hello, Mike. I mean, Bill C. That's great stuff. Right? Joey Doe, great stuff. Let's dip into the life and times of Casey Kasem. You want to get into it? Let's go. Okay, we're going to go with a couple of 3 sad facts. Hold on a minute. Let me fix this. Let me get this right. This is the content or the lack thereof this morning. So here we go. We're going to dip into Kasem, as you see right there up on the screen. That is our boy. That is our man of the hour today. Magic of Healing. Did you ever know who Casey Kasem was? Good morning there, Toro. Great to see you this morning. Blessings to you. Always a pleasure to see you stop in, no matter what time it is. Arlene, shall we dip into it? CG2, should we get going? Delilah, you want to hear about Casey Kasem or skip right over it? Tony, should we skip right over it or do you want to hear? You guys tell me. This is your social club. Do you want to hear about Casey Kasem or you want to kill it? We'll go right to bullet points. What do you want to do? You never knew of him. Really, Octavia Grace? Dip, dip, dip. Arlene says, sure, oh. Sure, oh. Sure, oh. Toro. Oh, Toro. Donna's doing it saying good morning to Toro. Hey, teacher, you want to hear a little backstory about Casey Kasem or not? Thumbs up. Right. Hey, teacher makes the call here. Oh, it's American radio at its best, Octavia Grace. Yeah, it's up to Hey, teacher. She's the teacher. She's one of the many teachers that we have coming in this chat. That must cringe when they hear me cursing and stuff, right? The teachers that come in here must cringe. He's vulgar. He's vile. Donna's don't need to throw down an F-bomb here and there. Don will throw down an F-bomb quite quickly. Oh, he was Shaggy from Scooby also. Hey, teacher said, nope. Let me open up. Let me open up my pill box here because I didn't take my pills yet. We got to take our pills. Brian Gravorcier, going out to do God's work today. I see, Brian, right? You're going out to do God's work? He was a DJ in the army during the... nice, Joe. All right, let's talk about Casey Kasem. He had a great... I know. Don is doing it, and that's a very good decision for you. Very good decision not to curse. That's smart. That's smart. See, I'm at the end of my road in many aspects. So for me, what could really happen? What could really happen to me? How can they hurt me? Right? They fire me. I open a coffee shop. What am I going to do? You got a polymouth from hell. All right, here we go. Casey Kasem, this wonderful voice this wonderful voice that we used to hear. Right here. Here we go. This guy right here. Right?
Again, and welcome to American Top 40. My name's Casey Kasem, and I'm all set to count down the most popular songs in the USA. These are the records you're buying and radio stations are playing all over America. And how do I know? Because Billboard magazine said so.
There you go. Casey Kasem, the life and times of Casey Kasem. Let's go with the sad facts about Mr. Casey Kasem. Brian, God bless you. Good man. All right. Casey Kasem. Sad fact about Casey Kasem is that his final years were marked by a very public, bitter family feud between his second wife and his children over his care and estate, stemming from his diagnosis with Lewy body dementia, leading to his isolation, bizarre travel, and a protracted legal battle over his wishes and burial, and allegations of elder abuse from both sides. You see, do you see what a quality individual this man was from what we know? And then here are some key tragic elements for Casey Kasem, diagnosed with dementia and Parkinson's. Progressively, these things progressively impaired his memory, speech, and cognition, leading to hallucinations. Oh my God, he was hallucinating. What a sin. Family feud. A deep rift grew between his wife and his children from his first marriage over his medical care and finances, escalating into, you know what? I'm very happy having no fucking money. I got to tell you. I'm very happy having very little, next to nothing. I mean, I really am. Hello there, 187 leader. How did you find us, 187? Because I saw you make a few comments. I'm always curious. If you've been here before, forgive my ignorance. If this is your first time coming into the chat, welcome. We appreciate everybody that comes by. Isolation and disappearance. His wife moved him from care facilities and he was taken to different locations, sometimes without his children knowing, making his whereabouts unknown for periods at a time. Disputed wishes. You see, this is why it's rough. 187, Lincoln or Cadillac. It is nuts. 187, Lincoln or Cadillac. You are crazy. Disputed wishes. Oh, Street Perspectives 101. Is that you? Street Perspectives 101? Is that? See, YouTube changes everything on us here. But you are a wrench. How are you not a wrench? You are Street Perspectives 101. What is YouTube doing to us here? Cadillac for Dwight. All right. Well, let's fix that, man. I don't understand that. Of course you had a wrench. So what happened? You got your wrench back. You're good. Disputed wishes for Casey Kasem. The family fought over his medical power, with his children claiming his wishes for no mere biological existence were ignored, while his wife maintained she was providing comfort. Bizarre burial. After Casey Kasem's death, his wife had his body removed, flew it to Norway, and buried him there without the children's knowledge, sparking further accusations and legal action. The entire situation became a highly visible, distressing example of family conflict during end-of-life care, overshadowing his celebrated career. That's very, very, very sad what these families do. Ma disgraziades. Why? Let me take off this background because I want to show you something. Where is it? Let me take off this because I want to show you something. You see this guy back here? We said it before. He did it right. And he was rough. Sinatra was out of his mind. But we spoke about this before. He gave his music rights to his daughter. Nobody complained. I truly believe you see, when a man jumps between family to family, ex-wives, new children, ding, 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 ding. If you don't have harmony in your life, it's not going to end well. And his life ended in a horrible, ugly way. So this guy, listen, don't embarrass me. Don't embarrass me. I'm embarrassing everybody enough with my actions. Don't embarrass me. This guy did it right. When he left all the music rights to his daughter, I mean, come on. And nobody complained. There's enough for everybody when these people get rich like this. Shut up, you. Shut up. Let's go out to the stoop. We're going to go right to the stoop now. Okay, listen. Okay, let's go back to the stoop now, all right? We're on the stoop. Life is better on the stoop. You see it? Move over a little bit. Life is better on the stoop. All right. The stoop, yes. Okay, Casey. Here we go. Let's finish out. Now, let's go over a couple of 3 fun facts about Casey Kasem. Donna's doing it. Yeah. Yep. Another one. He shouldn't have any issues. Yeah. Go to the stoop cam. Show the snow. I'm not on the stoop. I'm in the suburbs today. I'm up the country. Fun facts about Casey Kasem. Fun facts about Casey Kasem, the legendary voice of Shaggy from Scooby-Dooby-Doo and the host of American Top 40, was also a dedicated animal rights activist and vegan, even insisting Shaggy become vegetarian again in later Scooby-Doo interactions to align with his own beliefs. No, you don't put your own beliefs on other people. No. You don't do that. The voice of Shaggy, he originated the voice for Norville, Shaggy Rogers, and Scooby-Doo. Where are you? In 1969, the actual year that I was born. Shout out to the stoop. Yes, the stoop is the best. His strong veganism extended to Shaggy, who Kasem believed should also avoid meat. King of the Countdowns, he hosted American Top 40, known for his catchy songs and human interest stories for decades. Early career. Oh, okay. Before radio, Casey Kasem hosted a TV dance show called Shebang in Los Angeles. All right. Signature sign-off. He ended his shows with the iconic phrase, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. Oh, I love that quote. Hey, guys, how do you like that quote? Keep your feet on the ground, but keep reaching for the stars. What does that mean? He was Shaggy. There you go, Code of Octavia. Yeah. Hello there to the older people in chat and the new ones. York, Pennsylvania says hello. Well, welcome in from York, PA. Nice to see you out there. Yeah. Hammer was a gangster. Don't get it fucked up. His signature sign-off was, keep your feet on the ground and keep reaching for the stars. What was Casey Kasem's catchphrase? I don't know. Most famous catchphrase and sign-off, we just said, bop, 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 bop. The classic sign-off. Oh, he had a positivity motto. He believed, he had, I accentuate the positive and I eliminate the negative, just like we do here at the Social Club. I accentuate the positive and eliminate the negative. That's what we do here. Huh? Wow. Radio philosophy. He believed in connecting with listeners. He believed in connecting with listeners through music and stories, providing an alternative to shock jocks. You see, that's where we go. Casey Kasem was not born wealthy. He was the son of a Lebanese immigrant. Both his parents were from Lebanon. Wow. Son of Lebanese immigrants, parents who owned a grocery store in Detroit, Michigan. He worked his way up into broadcasting from high school radio and becoming a legendary host, building his own fortune over time. Though his later estate forced family disputes, he came from a modest background with his parents encouraging assimilation into American success. All of that success in this country, and it ends up being bad. That's about it, guys. His estate value when he passed was worth approximately $80 million. The same as Frankie Valli, actually. That's interesting. Frankie Valli's estate is now $80 million, apparently, is what the news reports are saying. God bless Frankie Valli. He's worth $80 million. So there you have it. Casey Kasem from American Top 40. Incredible. Just incredible stuff. Yeah. Very nice. Now, why doesn't this work here? What happened to my snowy background? I want it back. Visual effects. Where's my snowy background? It's a snow day, guys. I need the snow. We don't need to stoop. So anyway, that's the story of Casey Kasem. He was great. We liked him. He was good. Let's see if I can finish this out. Yeah, we will wrap up the Casey Kasem with this right here.
And they tell us there are 6 debuts this week, including new hits from Taylor Dane, Van Halen, and Huey Lewis in the News. First, a quick recap of last week's top 3. At number 3 last week was Pour Some Sugar on Me by Def Leppard. Wow. At number 2 was Mercedes Boy by Pebbles. And at number 1 was The Flame by Cheap Trick. They've been burning bright in the top spot for 2 weeks in a row now, and we're on our way to finding out if they have enough fuel to keep the fire going this week. Let's get started.
Wow, he was really good. What a shame. Not a shame. I mean, he had a great voice. He really did have a great voice. He had the whole thing. All right. 88. You were 7 years old. I was 88. I was 18, I guess. I think. I don't even know. I guess guys from up north don't believe in a Central Jersey. There is no Central Jersey. And there is no pork roll. There's neither one. Where are you getting these pork roll situations from? Where are you coming up with these things, you? I mean, you really got to get your shit together. There's no such thing as pork roll. Where do you come up with pork roll? I just never heard of it. I don't understand. It's Taylor Ham. We in North Jersey love Frank Sinatra and Taylor Ham. What do you want me to tell you? Yes. Nope. And they slowed down. They slowed down with their content, you. They slowed down. So, you know, I knew what was going to happen. I knew it was going to stuff. Nope. Communicating with nobody at this time. Just so you do know. Nobody. Yeah. The United States of America is North Jersey. Where's Gianni? He's not here. Oh. All right. Gianni is here. Yeah. Yep. Johnny, did you miss? You weren't here for the beginning, or were you listening? What's Scrapple? What the fuck is Scrapple? I don't even know what Scrapple is. Yes. Yes. See if Johnny was here from the beginning. Oh, let me take these pills while you're on with me. I got to take my pills. I don't know what Scrapple is. The Googles believes in Central Jersey. Why don't you try and ask ChatGPT? Oh. Well, I'm not from Philly. I'm from North Jersey. Oh, good. Nice. Nice, Gianni. Very nice. Out to breakfast with the boys. I love it. That's a great thing. Yeah, I got to make sure I take my blood pressure pills because we can end up with a problem over here. We can end up with a full bad problem over here if I don't take my pressure pills, right? We don't want any issues like that. I have no fucking idea what Scrapple is. What is a Scrapple? Probably the same people that eat Spam. Uh-huh. Same people that eat Spam? Is that what it's called? Spam? Huh? We have snow here. We're going to get snow today. It's a snow day. Everybody stay around. Well, that's why you have to be like me. You can't get pissed. What was your high number on your blood pressure, you? What was your high number? Your highest ever? Yeah. Keep that blood pressure under control. Why would you be getting upset with people? Who the fucking upset you? You're not a young man. Don't let people trigger you. I don't get upset with anybody. Traffic, YouTube, your sister's ass, nothing. Nothing can irritate me. I don't know why. I can't explain why. But I can't get irritated, and I don't know why, to be quite honest with you. I don't know why. It's just me. Just me. So eggs are down. I got a nice 18 eggs yesterday. I'm not one to go to doctors. I'm short fused, and when it comes to annoying me, you're stupid. Yeah, I get you. Okay, silent one, but if you got blood pressure, you must take your pills or fix it with a diet. Unfortunately, mine is hereditary. I can't fix it with a diet, so I'm stuck. Uh-huh. Yes. Spam in the can. Stigs, sorry for the loss of your friend Rocco. He wasn't my friend. He wasn't my friend. He was just, through the Italian community. He wasn't my personal friend there, Octavia Grace. So what we're trying to do with the Unicos and the Italian-American organizations is keep this stuff out there, Octavia. That is the goal of everybody involved in our Italian clubs. Anywhere on social media that you could post something positive about an Italian or an Italian-American, we are posting up. That is in Facebook, Instagrams, MySpace, YouTube's, your sister's ass, every platform that you could find. No, not my friend, my dear friend Rocco. God forbid. Oh, yeah. Don't say that. Don't say that. So that's what our goals are, Octavia Race, just so you know. There's also another committee, Italian Voice. I'm not sure I want to be a part of this one. I'm not sure I agree with it 100%. There is another one called the Italian Voice. And I'm not, I'll get into that. I may have the gentleman on as a guest. But thank God I'm 50s. My blood pressure is always about one. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's great. Your cholesterol, well, I don't know. Yeah. Oh, of course, Octavia. It's going to snow. Toro, is it snowing yet? It doesn't look like it's snowing yet, but there's a lot of snow out there from yesterday. Do you have a Sons of Italy down that way? I don't think we do, Gianni. Sons and Daughters of Italy. I'm not sure we do. But we're merging a few Italian-American clubs because it's getting very difficult to get people. It's hard. You know? Yeah, they changed it, huh, Gianni? But whatever you got to do to keep the culture alive, you got to do it. Shut up. Whatever you got to do to keep the culture alive. Well, I got to be quite honest with you. Hello, Socelli. I got in my car. I went right out in the snow. This car drives like a truck through the snow. Yeah, gee, whatever we got to do to preserve our culture. I mean, you can't go wrong. Men, women, there's a lot of girls, women that are involved in it. Don is doing it. Don is doing it. What time is it by you? So, Johnny, in the beginning of the show, I said my next stop is the Bronx. The people I was with last night, our next encounter will be in the Bronx. So I will be at either Pasquale's or Ralphie's joint, Enzo's, to be determined. I mentioned it in the beginning of the show. 8:21 Eastern Standard Time. No, that's my time. Donna's doing it time is earlier, right, Donna? Donna is all over the world. Tommy, to answer the question, yes, my uncle's in the book and was given an honorary award from the Cornell Congress for his work entertaining. So that's the Great American Songbook. Is that correct? What did I wear last night, Stigs, in the end? Last night I wore gray slacks. Is that even a word anymore, slacks? I wore gray slacks, a black shirt with a gray inner collar with the collar up. So black shirt, gray slacks. The collar matched my slacks, a black sports coat, and a black pocket square. I'm fluffy, so I go dark. Yeah. Slacks. I guess you call it slacks. I don't know what you call what I wear. I don't know, Octavia. I call them slacks. Well, what do you want me to tell you? I don't know the proper terminology. Pants, guess, whatever. There's guys in jeans. Gerard sent me a picture last night. He was at a wonderful restaurant. There was somebody sitting in the Sinatra room. You say slacks, yeah. Gerard was at a beautiful restaurant last night having a steak this big. He sent me a picture, and he was looking at the Sinatra room. Gerard's a classy guy, Mr. Gerard. In that Sinatra room, they had a Mama Lugetta wearing a hat. He said, look at this disgrace. I'm not talking about the congressional book, the Great American Songbook. Does he fit into that? Yes, that's my one time a year probably eating a piece of veal. Thank you, Silent One. All right, let's get into the Catholic Minute. See, Evil, I'm not sure if you're understanding me. The Great American Songbook. I never understood who fits into the Great American Songbook. That is absolutely tremendous with your uncle. But is it Gerard's doing good. Did you see what I posted yesterday? Oh, it is. Okay, thank you, Sino Evil. Thank you. See, that's all. You give me a whole book. I just asking, you know me. Hey, you got to go a little with me, Sino Evil. Baby steps over here, okay? Give me a little, respect the disabilities. Respect the disabilities. God, I wish they had Sansa belts. I really do. I'm going to try and find these. Gerard got a sharp left hook, coat of Octavia. Sharp left hook. So good. Our dear friend Gerard will not give up. Keeps on going. He's a man of many. He's like the cat with 9 lives, Gerard. That's how a gentleman in the 70s is supposed to act. The way Gerard acts. That's how elder gentlemen are supposed to act. Gerard. That's a good example for anybody around his age. Act like Gerard. Instead, they block him. Instead, they block a guy like Gerard. That's the man. That's a gentleman. You think Sino Evil's possibly, you think he's a little ADHD? He's a little bots. Yeah. Be like Gerard. They put him in the trunk. Open sesame. Are you watching Donnie Brasco right now, you crazy bastard? You. 8:25 in the morning. Sunday morning Catholic Minute. So, Gianni, we're not sure if we're meeting at Pasquale's or Enzo's. So my next encounter with the individuals that I was with last night will be in the Boogie Downs. All right. I will be in the Boogie Downs. All right. January 18th in the Catholic Church celebrates the Saint Priscilla, a young Roman virgin martyr known for her faith and courage, and sometimes shares the day with Saint Margaret of Hungary, a Dominican princess known for a piety and penance, or Blessed Christina Ciccarelli, an Augustinian mystic. A little too much going on. Yeah. Not tonight. No. We're spacing out our time together, Gianni. We're spacing out our meeting times. So it's probably going to be in a couple months. Just giving you a heads up. Okay, key figures for January 18th. Saint Priscilla, a young noblewoman martyred in Rome, known for her steadfast faith and miraculous survival from wild beasts before her beheading. Oh, I can't. This makes me sick. They got to give me this one today. Delilah, they got to give me this one today. Saint Priscilla, beheaded for her beliefs. Saint Margaret of Hungary, a princess dedicated to dedicated to God from birth. She lived a full life of prayer, poverty, and service in a Dominican convent. God bless that one. God bless Saint Margaret. And the Blessed Christina Ciccarelli, an Augustinian nun, mystic, and stigmatic who received visions and was known for her devotion to the Eucharist. So not so bad. I mean, but the martyrs that we're learning about, the martyrs in these things, it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. The martyrs is what gets me. I mean, it's unbelievable. Saint Priscilla. So yeah, it's very sad to see these things. It's just unbelievable. Yeah, they canceled church here today. It's interesting. I'm surprised that they canceled church. That's really interesting. I know, Joey Dell. It's pretty sad. Many of them gave their lives and met a horrific end. You might go sleigh riding at the art museum. No, don't go anywhere. I want to talk about the museum in New York City. We got bullet points right now that we got to get into, guys. All right. Are you ready for some bullet points? Let's do it. Let's get into some bullet points. Well, crazy times when you were savagely tortured, beheaded, murdered for religious beliefs seems so barbaric to us today. But Joe A67, I mean, these are the things that did happen back then. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It really is. So I wanted to change up next Saturday. I got Shakira for next Saturday, and it looks like Donald Trump for next Sunday. I don't know if I want to do Shakira next week. I'm not sure. It's crazy, Cheech. Couple of inches of snow, they canceled church. Well, not the Catholic Church. This is it's Christian. It's whatever AOV calls it. Margaret Mary is the mother's name. Still happening today. Still happens. And see these women, they know. Octavia knows. Arlene knows. These guys know. They add to this show. They are absolutely incredible. Well, that's on your birthday. That's in February, right? The Louis Prima show's in February for you. Yeah. All right. Well, let me talk real quick about a community here. Not about a community, about a space on YouTube. I wanted to make a mention. Magooch is not here, but Magooch, Polak, Grateful, Cheech, and Soicelli. I believe all of you guys are using your community tabs. Is this correct? If you're here, Cheech, Soicelli, is this correct? You're using your community tab. And Donna's doing it. It's working. AOV is changing things up. Osada's been consistent, and me and Tindu will just do what me and Tindu do, and we're not changing our game here. We are me and Tindu have just a certain way of doing this, and that's the way we do it. It's just a different vibe for me and Tindu, the way we do our shows. They're not truly shows. I mean, I add a little something to talk about, but Hey Teacher, yes, I've seen Hey Teacher use her community tab. Yes, we're going to get her to do a show. She posted a wonderful short, got 1 million views. So Cheech is okay. Donna's doing it's working. All right, so you guys are doing things. I mean, it's I want to encourage this. All of you guys don't understand. You are content creators. Okay, good. Didn't do good. You guys are content creators. You all have an identity if you are able to post in here. If you're able to talk in the chat, you have your own community tab. Guys, use it. And I want to talk about coming up on panels for a moment. I want to talk about this for a moment. Shooting the dice. What's up, my man? How have you been? What is your situation out there shooting the dice? Talk to me, sir. Talk to me. Are you all right? Are you all right? It's been a minute, and I hope you're well. I'm not sure if you're still doing content or what. Did you give up on that mob stuff? Are you still doing it? If you have, I have not seen it. Yep. Yeah. I'm not sure. Polak, yeah. Shooting the dice. It's nice to see you in the chat today. See the warm welcome you get here? It's unbelievable. So there are a few, but I want to encourage you all. Joey Dell, I think you have posted. All of you are content creators. All good things. Good to see you and chat. Haven't posted for a while. May get back into it. Okay. In that game, though, in that mob genre, yes or no? I understand you have an interest in it. And that's a great thing. It's always good to have an interest in something. But I want you guys to use your community tab, okay? I want you to do this. I think you should do this. We as content creators, we get to see you in the chat. Use is not a word. Oh, fuck. All right, well, you do what you like. You do what you like. If you like the mob stuff, and it's good to do it. If you like it, listen, you can only do what you like. I said use. That sounds so uneducated. Use. What? And I'm not educated, but you can't use. You guys, all of you, all of y'all. Use is not okay. It says a lot about you when you say, what are you doing? No. And nobody is worse than me with the English language. I'm horrible. Might get you on the show. Oh, come on. Sure. Absolutely. Not as an interview. As a conversation, 100% shooting the dice. We'll conversate. I got questions for you. You got questions for me. That's how we do it. The interview thing, it's garbage. Right. It's garbage. In my opinion, interviewing today. Conversation is nice. If that is uneducated use, would die if you heard me. I know. Stop with the use. You know better, Gianni. You do know better. And I know you know better. It's the same like the people that use X when it fits. It's ask. Everybody knows it's ask. It's not X. Let me ask you something. Really? Really, though? I can understand if you're half illiterate. But you see people that use X when it's appropriate, ask when it's. I see people doing an interview, they use ask. Then when they're on their panel with other people, they're saying X. You're an actor. We don't need you anymore. You're acting. I don't know how to use Twitter. I don't have it. but I would come up for a conversation. You son of a bitch. X, that jerk offs. Yeah, that one's not comfortable. That's not comfortable. Johnny uses his community tab nicey. Nice. But Polak put a great one up this morning. Really good one up this morning. Okay, let me get into some bullet points. Right now. Saks Fifth Avenue. Listen, the rich and famous, I got to tell you, the brand names are crashing. The big stores, they're crashing. Saks Fifth Avenue and Neiman Marcus both filed for bankruptcy. High end is on its way out. It's on its way out. Okay, I got a question for you. 28-year-old from New Jersey takes a $700,000 score. Gold bars and cash. Listen to me carefully. Listen to me. I want your attention right now.
It's the Tommy Stigs show in 3, 2, 1.
I want your attention right now. This is a question to all of you guys. All of yous. Listen to me. 26-year-old from New Jersey takes down a score, $700,000 score. Nice score. Beautiful score. Now, if you're with people, all that 700 is not for you, just so you do know. Anyway, 26-year-old from New Jersey takes down a $700,000 score, cash and gold bars. He's getting a year. Would you take the year in jail for $700,000? That's my question to you. Would you take the year for $700,000 in the New Jersey prison system? It could be county, it could be state in New Jersey. I need to know. You would take it? You would take the year in New Jersey prisons? Not federal, county and state. You would take it, Martha. Octavia says yes, you would take the year. $700K for a year. No time is worth more. Stoney would take it. Gen X says no. No chance. Shooting the dice. Immediately, see no evil. Toro says yes. Yes, I've never been to prison, but I wouldn't have done crime in front of that. I'm not taking it. Stoney says no. Arlene says no. Value her freedom. Wow. Stoney knows. Fuck prison. I wouldn't do it. Would I do it? Jesus. Would I do it? Stoney, would I really do it? Let's think this through. I think most of us that have done time can say they will do the year for $700,000. I guess everybody's different. No, a year or a little under state, county. Yeah. I got you all good. Polak would take it. A year, Gianni would take it. I think most of us that have done time would probably say yes. When I was young, yes. But now when my older, smarter, no. 1 year for $700,000. Sign me up. All right. No conjugal visits. In New Jersey State, conjugal visits. What do you think you are? Jackie DeNorcia? For Enzo's future, no fucking problem. Okay. I guess there's everybody has their own thoughts. There's no conjugal in New Jersey, guys. It's just so you do know. Now, I was in where I was. The women were there with us, so it was crazy. We had the woman in Satellite 9 right next to us, looking right at us at the bars. Hey, boy, come over here, boy. We need you in this cage over here. So we would walk by the girls' prison block. In Caldwell, New Jersey, you had the men and the women together in the same penitentiary or whatever it was. You take the year, no restitution, right? Yeah, Polak says yes. So I guess most of us that have done it can do it. It's a crazy question, but it came up. So anyway, this 26-year-old from Jersey took down a $700,000 score, took a pinch, and is getting a year. All right. Depends on each person's life situation. My mom's almost 84. It may affect her. You see? You see? This is a clearly thinking individual. This is a clearly thinking individual. My grandma got sick when I was in there. It was touch and go. Thankfully, she didn't die while I was in there. But my grandma got sick while I was in there. It's interesting. A lot can happen in a year. Look at my mother. She took a turn and died in weeks. So how much money? Why? Imagine missing your mother's funeral because you took $700,000. Imagine missing your mother's funeral because you took $700,000. No, there is no iPhones. There's nothing. No. There's none of that. I'm talking 1990s prison, not today, where you got tablets and shit. Reagan, Ronald Reagan, asked Sinatra in 1981 to please stop dancing with my wife. How do you like that? Yeah, I know. Would they let you out for sometimes yes, sometimes no. Sometimes they let you out. That's not a rule. That's an exception to rules that they let you out for funerals. Not everybody gets out. Not everybody gets out. So the answer might be no for a funeral. There are exceptions. The feds more so than the state. Well, no, I didn't add it. They did. I didn't add that. I did not add that thing, dude. They're adding in the chat this losing a, wasn't me. I just said, can you do it? Now think of all the things you're going to be away from for a year. Your mother's stuffed artichokes. Your mother's stuffed artichokes. Vito's bark. Enzo's progression. Johnny, you're going to miss a year of San Marzano tomatoes. You're going to miss the new feasts. The Italian growth in your neighborhood. You're going to miss this. Right? So you got to think of what you're going to miss for that year. I don't recommend it. I don't know if I would take it. Because I don't want very much. So anyway, Reagan asked Sinatra to stop dancing with his wife in 1981. Okay, we got a problem here in New Jersey. Now, some of you may be against this. Some of you may be for this, and some of you may. We can now grow a special garden. Well, there's a bill coming up to be able to grow your own special garden in New Jersey. You may now be able to grow your own herbs in New Jersey. Yes, marijuana planting, cannabis planting may in fact be coming to New Jersey. We shall see. I don't know if it's going to be South Jersey or North Jersey or all of New Jersey, but you may in fact now be able to grow your own special garden. So we shall see. So right next to your San Marzano tomatoes and your Basilical, you're going to now have, next to the squash, you're going to have marijuana. I don't know. We'll see. It doesn't matter. It was a home robbery. It was a home robbery. Gold bars and money. So they're looking to legalize it. I want to talk about something very, 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 very interesting. And I think there's a pathway to success and a pathway to failure. Let me ask you guys a question. I need a little input from you guys. Montclair, New Jersey, we had an old school movie theater remodeled and it opened back up. Now they have 4 movies going, all right? One of them is Song Sung Blue, which is Neil Diamond's story. It's a good story called Songs. I need your attention for this one, guys. I want to know if you guys think that I should aggressively pursue this situation. See no evil, pay attention. Pay attention to me. We have a great movie theater right now in Montclair, New Jersey. They remodeled it back to its original design. Beautiful movie. It's truly a movie house, right? It's called the Bellevue Theater. It's called the Bellevue Theater in Montclair, New Jersey. Now, I may go today to see Song Sung Blue. To be determined. That's not the conversation right now. I think it's a wonderful idea. Now, when they first opened, they were going to play one of the Disney movies, and Disney said no for copyright claims. They beat that. Disney gave the movie house the okay to play whatever it was. Here's what I'm thinking. It can make it, but it needs social media. You need a guy. Am I the guy? Should I start the Bellevue Theater YouTube channel? Should I be getting this word out worldwide? We have a movie house here in the neighborhood. Look at the awning, guys. Look at this. I'm up here. I am in the, what do you call that? The balcony. I'm in the balcony, ladies and gentlemen. Next week, we're going to show The Godfather. Next month, we're going to show On the Waterfront. Next thing, Your Sister's Ass. Well, Delilah, I didn't approach the owners yet. I'm thinking about approaching the owners because I could see that this can be something beautiful. Yes, I will get paid. Of course, Delilah. I don't work for free. Do you think I have the ability to pull something like this off? Should I pursue this? I'm kicking it around with my kids and family members and friends. Well, I would negotiate some type of pay. Arlene, I would negotiate some type of pay. I'm going to bring their business, possibly. But I think it will fail otherwise. Social media is the move today. I would set up an Instagram page, a Facebook page, and a YouTube channel. Possibly all the other, X, everything. I think I may do it. I think I may approach the owner. I'm going to reach out. So the Neil Diamond movie is playing right now, Song Sung Blue. Yes, I would get, of course, Gianni. Everything is about a hustle. What's stopping you, Steve? No, I don't know. I'm just kicking it around. Every time I pass it, I say, there should be a line. There should be a line. Coming up next week, ladies and gentlemen, Rocky 1. We're bringing Rocky 1 back. I'm just using, it's like that. I'm thinking about it. I'm just kicking it around. Luigi Mangione. We got a crazy situation. Is James Simpson still here? Are you still in your robe, you lazy bastard? Are you still in your robe? There's a place can get to where I'm safe from the city blues. I don't know. It's right next to the train station, which means you could take the train from anywhere in New Jersey and get here. It's at the train station. You get off the train station right in Montclair. You saw Neil Diamond in person, Donna. That must have been something. That must have been really, that's interesting. Yeah. Okay, Luigi Mangione. His cousin is in Brooklyn right now. His cousin Peter. Wait a minute. Hold on a minute. Luigi Mangione's cousin is also in Brooklyn right now. He is a soccer player. He signed with a soccer team. So here's how you got variation in a family. You got Luigi Mangione facing life in prison, possibly the death penalty. And you got Peter Mangione playing soccer in Brooklyn, getting paid and living a quality-oriented lifestyle. How things happen with the same grandparents. What goes wrong? But then again, look at me. I'm 1 of 10. So I'm 1 of 10. I'm the only one. Well, what do you call me? I don't know. So there you go, Luigi Mangione. Today, okay, I want to talk about social media for a minute. Is today the day your social media blows up? Are you waking up thinking of a way to make it pop? Are you doing research? Are you puzzled as to what to apply to your YouTube channel? Well, guess what? So are many others. Anybody doing this YouTube thing, many of them are waking up today saying, can I make it hit? Is it going to pop today? Is this going to be the video? Is this going to be the short? Is this going to be the premiere? Is this going to be the live show that gets me, that I pop, so to speak, go viral? That's a little extreme. So are people waking up, searching on the internet, what's the best way to grow a YouTube channel? How long should I do my show? Should I do more shorts? Should I have a guest? What should I do? Should I get lighting? Should I get a microphone? So many people that do YouTube shows are obsessed with the growth of their channel. And it's a great hustle. I don't want to knock the hustle. It's a very, 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 very difficult market. Again, I will say, what is success? Make your own personal success. What is your, how do you measure success on the YouTubes? So are you waking up today, searching on the YouTube, searching on the instant, searching on the Googles for what can make my YouTube channel grow? How can I get a viral video out? And they're asking Googles. If that's what you want to do, that's what you do. Where are you on the Naidu Chakali drama? It's old. Nobody cares. Quite honestly, shooting the dice, I'm going to say it again. The genre is dead. Mort. In a world of a gazillion people, there's 1,000 people that care. Gabish? So the market is saturated. The vibe is dead. The mob stuff, I think, has sailed. Do I enjoy it? I'll chip in. I'll check in a little bit, look at it, watch it. To be quite honest with you, I got to be quite honest with you. There's not a story that can interest us anymore. My opinion. I'm speaking for me. There's not a story that could come out, an individual, a mobster that could be spoken about that can really get our interest. Now, what we're introducing here, coming up soon, is either a rat of the week or the month and the stand-up guy from the same Borgata of the week or the month. We're doing both. Whether the coin is shit, I don't know about the coin. It's really, I'm not going to knock the hustle. If the guy can hustle people online, fuck cares. You got weak sheep out there. If the coin is a drop, what's this called? If the coin is a scam, the fuck do I care? You got to remember, these guys are, the hustle doesn't stop because they went into the programs. The hustle only ups when they go into the programs. Listen to me. Let me explain this again. There is our man, Gerard. God bless you, sir. What I will say is this. Oh, I wouldn't invest in anything. See, you got shooting the dice. I know the minds of these people, so no. See, we shooting the dice. You have to understand. I know how they think. I know the criminal mind. Jeff Nadeau does not understand the criminal mind. He's not. He's a suburban kid who doesn't. Yeah. Sug. Tommy, will you use the voodoo dolls? No. So I guess from a non-criminal mind, I can understand the interest. I know already what goes on. So I guess that's a little different when you have a criminal mind. Don't listen to Tindu, but don't listen to Tindu about me. But I could pretty much, I'm pretty good with the picking apart. I'm going to say it again. You think they reformed? The rats did not reform. The rats took an opportunity. What makes you think they're criminal? They're criminal in their soul has changed. It has not changed. So that's where we're at with that. I want to show you something. We're going to talk George, Frankie Valli. I did not know this. Did not know this. Okay, this is our friend George. I want to show this, guys. I would love for you to take a look at this. We missed this yesterday. We missed this yesterday. Hello there, Spataro. And I want a spot like this.
Welcome back to your music and music news information channel, George Music for All Four Seasons. And today, January 17th, 2026, is a big day in Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons history. It was 36 years ago on this date that the Four Seasons were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I can't believe it. 36 years ago. That's a long time. Anyway, they were inducted by their record producer, Bob Crew, and also Bob Godio's writing partner. And here is the program that was handed out that night. And there were others. The Four Tops were inducted. Let me see. Bear with me. The Who was inducted. The Platters that evening were also inducted. And the Kinks mentioned the Four Tops. And again, this is the original program that was handed out that night. And then we have a nice picture of the Four Seasons. And right above there, you could see where Frankie Valli autographed it. Best wishes, Frankie Valli. Now, he didn't sign this at the induction because I was not there. But about a year later, on October 22nd, I had the opportunity to see Frankie Valli perform at the Strand in Redondo Beach. And after the show, kind of wiggled my way backstage there with some other folks. And you can see the program there. Well, let me get the glare. The program there in hand. And Frankie Valli down below signing another item for me. But he had already signed this program on October 22nd, 1991. Let me show you another item I have here that was handed out that evening at the ceremonies. It is the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame CD in honor of, sorry about the glare, and right there. And let me see, there's the CD, just very simple black, and has songs on it, Four Seasons, Four Tops, Sherry, Louis Armstrong, lot of inductees that evening. In fact, let me read it off real quick. Hank Ballard, Bobby Darin, the Four Seasons, the Four Tops, the Kinks, the Platters, Simon and Garfunkel, the Who, and Jerry Goffin, Carole King, Eddie Holland, Lamont Dozier, and Brian Holland. Great songwriters. But anyway, CD that was handed out that evening at the ceremony. So again, 36 years ago, that my favorite band and favorite singer of all time, Frankie Valli, made it into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Questions, comments are more than welcome. And I appreciate you watching. Take care. Be well.
So, yeah, I mean, he really loves Frankie Valli. So, yeah. Month or week, I'm not sure yet. This is George in the chat. Yeah. Oh, he's a great man. He's a good man, George. I gotta text him later. Yeah. I don't know. I'm picking one. So the Hall of Fame of 1990 was a very good one, Gerard, it looks like. There's George's channel. Yeah. Check him out. He's really a great guy. He really is a great guy. CG2 and Delilah are always on it, man. Friend of the show, George, musical. You guys are really on it. I got to tell you. So 1990 seemed like a good year for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They had some good inductees there. What else do I got? All right, I want to touch on a couple of three more bullet points before we get out of here. 1975, My Eyes Adored You. We're going to show that. Okay, we got a problem at volleyball team in New Jersey. A trans boy tried out for the girls' volleyball team. This is not okay. This is not okay. A trans boy tried out for the girls' volleyball team in New Jersey. You guys can work on that. Derek Lovell. Who is Derek Lovell? Derek Lovell from New York City. Who is Derek Lovell? Derek Lovell was on the 70th floor of Building 2 on 9/11. Derek was a security guard. The building got hit. Derek, a security guard, hey teacher, was What? What are we talking about? Oh. No. Yep. Yes. Is JR going to be on the rat of a month? If you'd like me to do JR, I can do JR Rubio. You mean JR Rubio? Yes? Yeah. Oh, I know. See, no evil. That's a whole other situation. Remember, he's Italian, see, no evil. We deal with this our whole lives. They waited until he was 90 to give him the street in Newark. It's all been played out. This stuff's been done already. Gotti Jr., it's all played out. They killed the name, so nobody's interested. They killed the Gotti name, so nobody's really interested in the mob circles. Men that want to be aggressive. Crazy. Huh. Okay, so Derek Lovell. He was on the 70th floor of the World Trade Center, Tower 2, when it got hit. He was a dedicated security guard, as you should be a security guard. You should be paying attention to your post, not playing on YouTube, not playing on social media. He was a dedicated security guard. So he's on his post. The towers get hit. He knows where a staircase is. What did Derek do? He got as many people he can get out through that staircase. He got as many people he can get out on that staircase. He was on the 70th floor. What did he do? He manned his post. He did not leave. He just kept getting people through. He did not run out of the building, and he was just a basic security guard. A commandant is what we call them. When you go rob a joint, you slap the commandant in the fucking head, right? Yes. Okay, Wyatt. What does Angel Gotti have to do with this? What does Angel Gotti have to do with this right now? I like Angel Gotti till I die. All right. And wait, what? Where did that come from? What's wrong with Angel Gotti? Why? Somebody's talking smack here about Angel Gotti? Why? Did you see somebody talking smack here about her? I didn't see it. If they did, they shouldn't be doing that here. There's no need for that. So anyway, he kept saying, out, out, out. He manned his post until he could no longer man his post. Fast forward. He's got multiple cancers right now. So they're trying to raise money for this fella. But he did, it's 25 years we're coming up on 9/11 in this area. For this whole country, we're going to be coming up on 20. Yeah, nobody said anything about Angel. Why? I don't understand what that comment's for. Yeah, nobody's saying anything. Yep, nobody has a problem with Angel here. No problem with anybody, to be honest with you. Yep. So that's where we're at with that. So this gentleman is just a selfless individual. So prayers out to this guy, Derek Lovell. He's, yes. Nothing's wrong with any of it. Nothing's wrong with any of it. Someone mentioned their name. Okay. They wanted me to do a show about Junior Gotti ratting. That's all they wanted. Their name, not her name. She has nothing to do with this. Definitely. But I'm not going to do that because it's not interesting. It's not interesting anymore. Nobody really cares if Junior was a rat or not. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody cares. Who's Angel? There's Stony Tony. Wyatt, I mentioned her brother Junior's name, not her. No offense meant to you. Yeah. We're not trash talking anybody here. We don't do that. Well, a little bit. She's Victoria John Jr. Oh boy. All right. Pollock's very passionate. Okay. Let's talk about unions. Who's in the union? They're returning. The Metropolitan Museum of Art in New York City is looking to get the unions in. We'll see if this happens. I don't see it. Well, guess what? It is happening. 70%, 76% of the people that work at the Metropolitan Museum of Art, they want to be unionized. It's going to happen. Yep. Yep. So that's where we are. Of course. I mean, right? Well, yeah, we talk a little smack. Not that bad, though. So the union may be entering the Metropolitan Museum of Art. If not many people of you know, it takes 30% of the workforce to initiate the union talks. 30% of the workforce to initiate a union talk. 51% to get the vote. They got 76 or 78% of the vote. So it's going to happen at the Metropolitan Museum of Art. Unions are coming back. Somebody did make a mention of this. I forget who it was. It might have been ALV. Somebody did make a mention that unions will be coming back. Now, I got a who gives a fuck comment right here. Beaches on Mars. Where are we going? Where are we going with beaches on Mars? Huh? Where? Why? What are we doing? Beaches on Mars. Why? 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 For what purpose are we doing beaches on Mars? Huh? Makes no fucking sense to me. I don't know. We're not going anywhere, but I want to hear this song. Ninth lyrics here, guys. Let's watch this song. Everybody, relax in the chat. Let's take a look.
My eyes of Georgia. Oh, I never laid a hand on you, my eyes of Georgia. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far. Carried your books from school, play and make believe you're married to me. You were 5th grade, I was 6th when we came to be. Walking home every day over Barnacle Bridge and Bay till we grew into
number one, 1975.
When our separate
Beautiful.
ways. My eyes of Georgia.
What a great song.
Oh, I never
Look
laid
at
a hand on
that.
you, my eyes of Georgia.
Unbelievable. Gotta love it.
Like a million miles away from me, you
Wonderful.
couldn't see how I adored you. So close,
From my neighborhood. Too.
so close and yet so far.
Beautiful, beautiful pictures with this song.
Headed for
Look at
city lights, climb the ladder of fortune and fame. I worked my fingers to the bone, made myself a name.
Great.
Funny, I seem to find that no matter how the years unwind, still I reminisce about the girl I miss and the love I left behind. My eyes of Georgia. Oh, I never laid a hand on you, my eyes of Georgia. Like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you.
Oh, look at that. Come on.
So close.
Look how cute that is,
So
right?
close and yet so far.
We are real people here, guys.
All my life I will remember. No, I never let tender like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. Inside regrets. So close. I know I won't ever forget you, my childhood friend. Rise and no, I never laid a hand on you. Rise and like a million miles away from me, you couldn't see how I adored you. So close and yet so far.
I mean, does it get any better than that? It's just, you know, as I live in this area as I live in this area where Frankie Valli is from, it's and he's 91, 92 years old. You know, and friendly with the daughter and all of that. So it's interesting. Music is something, Gerard. Now, as you will know, there is no cover bands for Frankie Valli. Very difficult to do. Yeah, very difficult to do a cover band for Frankie Valli. There's many Sinatras who can hit that note. They can't hit that note. Very difficult to do. So that's where we're at. That's where we are at, guys. All right. What else have we got here? Yes. So Teresa sent me something really cool last night. We're going to try not to get blocked on this. Teresa Murphy sent this into the show last night. Let's see if I can do this real quick. Listen, guys, if we catch a block, we catch a block. This might be the end of the show. If we get through this little bit, that's great. Teresa Murphy, thank you for sending this.
Frankie Valli. Swear to God, there's no one else on earth I'd rather be.
If we get blocked at the end of the show, guys, we're going to wrap it up, okay?
Baby, see, so I believe in you. Oh, you've been filling my cup till I'm running over with joy from your heaven-sent love.
If this show is coming to an end, we're going to ride it. If we get blocked, we get blocked.
Raining from above.
Beautiful, beautiful. We may lose it, guys. If we get blocked, we're done. I'm sorry.
Swear to God, the mistress of my world and all I am.
Beautiful. Look at him.
Swear to God, where I wanted paradise began. No one gets me up there like you can. But girl, you know I'm only human. Swear to God, so glad you're giving me you.
Wow. Wow. Tremendous. Yeah.
I was born with you, baby. Ain't you glad that we made it? Made to give my heart and soul to you.
Oh, wow.
Baby, I'm so very glad you gave it. Baby, we're together to be the light that never ends on. As we live, whoa, swear to God, I dedicate my life to loving you. Swear to God, cross my heart and hope to die. I do. Just call me your one-woman lover.
A one-woman lover.
I can't even look at and love her. Swear to God.
Wow, they're not blocking us yet.
Swear to God.
Wow.
For always giving me, swear to God. So glad you're giving me you. Oh, swear to God. Look what he's giving me. All that the world can see. He's giving me you.
Look at this. Here we go. We get this at every show right here. Look at this. Check this out, Gerard. Beautiful. Incredible. We might get blocked now, guys. I think we're going to get a hit right now.
Just call me your one-woman lover.
melt my heart.
Ah, you're nice. Thank you. Welcome to the Midnight Special. Joining me a little bit later in the show will be the Hollies, Freddie Fender, Orleans, and, of course, the Four Seasons.
Wow, we pulled it off, guys. Are we still live? Did we really pull that off, guys? How good was that? That doesn't melt your heart? Come on. He was incredible. We didn't get beat. We didn't get beat, Arlene. We're still here. Swearing to God, one woman lover. The voice, the collaboration, the black girls adding their, oh my God, that was, and I've seen Frankie Valli many, 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 many times live. Many times live. And they always do the instruments. They always do the instruments. Now, I want to show you something here. This is a wonderful man. I must say it. And I don't want to be a cheerleader for Frankie Valli, but really, really, I got to tell you, yes. I got to show you this. Look it. I'm going to show you this right now. Okay, I'm going to show you right now. After all of that, guys, after all of that, this is what the man, this is the same man right here. Look.
Difficult period of your life. We all have our ups and downs. But I'm thinking of that roughly 6-month period. You lost not one, but 2 children. You got divorced. What was that like? How did you survive that? How did you come out of that?
I know I'm repeating this.
To be perfectly honest with you, I don't know how I survived it, you know. I never really drank in my life. But I was really beginning to drink a lot and alone. It was in the daytime and the nighttime. It's something that never ever leaves you. You know?
You were drinking more because you were trying to cover the pain?
Right. I just didn't care anymore about anything. I just, you know, how do you lose 2 kids in 6 months? I mean, it's just not normal.
Is that what caused the divorce in the end?
No, the divorce was already in progress. But all of a sudden, I just got hit from every side. Losing 2 kids and being served with papers that she wanted a divorce. I did weather through that storm, and I met somebody else, and I got married, and I straightened my life out. She got pregnant. I stopped drinking. I stopped smoking. I threw all the substances away, and I said I never want my kid to see me do anything like this.
You know, one of the things, we're near the end, you've been so generous with your time and with your stories. I appreciate it. That for all of us, at some time, the time comes when we have to cross the river. I want you to imagine, without being morbid about it, the memorial service for you. If they're going to sing one of your songs, or hear you sing one of your songs, just one, what song would it be?
It's probably the song that's made the biggest impact for me in my career is Can't Take My Eyes Off You, because it was written. It was designed for me. It was written for me by Bob Gaudio and Bob Crew. And it was my first. But, you know, the funny thing about music, it's like children. And when I think about all the songs that I've recorded, it's almost like if someone says, yeah, you have these 6 kids. Which one of these kids is your favorite kid? It's really, and they're all favorites in different ways. You know, Swearing to God has a great jazz content to it. So I like doing every kind of music. You know, I never thought I would be able to say that. Starting out doing and wanting to do nothing but jazz, I didn't think there was another avenue, but I learned with time that all music is good as long as it's done well.
Again, Frankie, thank you.
Thank you so much.
You've been so generous with your time and yourself.
All righty. Anytime you want to ever do this again, I've had more fun doing this than I've had in a lot of things that I've done.
Well, that's coming right back at you.
Incredible. There's one more thing that I want to find. Give me a minute here. Give me a minute here. Hold on. Hold on. I want to show one more thing. Okay. All right, let's do this one here. We're going to do one more thing about Frankie Valli, and we are out of here. I just want to show this right now. This is the questions that they ask these guys.
He was of Italian heritage and was partly, at least, first generation in this country.
Yes.
But the reality was that part of your neighborhood was populated by the mob. Let's talk about that. What was your relationship to the mob?
Well, I grew up right in the heart of Newark, and there were these guys that were in the neighborhood who were bookmakers, and there was gambling, and there was crap games in the street, and there were private illegal card games in various parts of the city. But I grew up with that right from the beginning, so I thought it was like that no matter where you went. I didn't know any different than that. Now, when I did begin to get involved in the music business, I found that most of the little clubs or saloons, in most cases, were owned by those guys. Now, I never had any problems with any of them. And maybe it was just because I knew everybody, and all the places that I ever worked, those were the people that came in. And I grew up around a guy that I became very, very close to, who was a captain in the Genovese family, whose name was Gyp DiCarlo. And he was like a father to me. All I knew about Gyp DiCarlo, until I started reading things later, was that he was involved in gambling. But, I mean, he never asked me for 5 cents. I never knew why until later, that nobody ever gave me any trouble in the neighborhood. He just told everybody that they shouldn't mess around with me, and that's the way it was. But I did get to, even after I'd become successful. Now, you know, I'm sure that everybody realizes that even the Copacabana was a Frank Costello venture.
Don Rickles, whom I interviewed recently, told me the story that when he first went to the Copacabana, that the person who was running the place didn't like him. But somebody from, quote, the management, from the wise guys, said to the manager, I like him. And from that moment on, Don Rickles said he played the Copacabana regularly.
Right.
He pointed out the same thing happened to him in Las Vegas. He said he knew mob people. He wasn't in the mob, but he knew mob people. And he laid out pretty much what you have, that they liked him, so they protected him. That was pretty much the case with yourself, was it not?
Yeah. Now, I had exactly the same kind of experiences. And I mean, there were many times I was visited by the FBI, and they wanted to know why.
I would love to have him on.
I was in this restaurant, sitting down having a drink with John Gotti. Well, I walked in the restaurant, and he saw me. He said, "Hey, how you doing?" He says, "Come on over and have a drink." And the agent at the time said to me, "Well, do you know who he is and what he does?" I said, "I don't know anything except what I read And he never did anything to me. And he offered to buy me a drink. I said, what do you want me to do? I said, well, everybody that wants to buy me a drink, should I ask them what they do for a living? I said, certainly you do realize that I'm a performer. That's what I do. I said, I pay my taxes. I said, do you think these guys call me up and say, come over, we want to tell you what we're doing next week? So he laughed about it. And he said, well, he said, you know, I'm just doing my job. He said, by the way, he said, will you sign this thing for my kid?
If you had not become a singer, and there were any number of places along the way up in which you could have gone the other way, what do you think would have become of you?
Sometimes it scares me to think about what would have become of me. Not for any other reason except that I grew up in an environment where I lost a lot of friends in trunks of cars, and you know, who did get mobbed up.
Oh my God.
Or guys that went away at the time. You know, I had a brief encounter and really learned a lesson very quickly. I mean, I saw when my parents came to get me after I'd been arrested, and I saw my father cry. That was really just enough for me. I said, I have to fix my life.
Beautiful.
That's when you were arrested for what we'll call minor crime.
Right.
Stealing.
I'd seen so many things go down, you know. And the one thing I didn't want, if anything, was to be controlled by anybody. You know, I saw big, tough guys get talked to like they were a kid.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever handle that.
But it was seeing your father cry when he came to bail you out after you'd been arrested for stealing.
And it also made reference to the fact that maybe he didn't tell me that he loved me because he just didn't know how to. But in that brief moment, he showed me. I mean, that was a very important moment for me.
You've gone through some difficult periods of your life.
I am him. I truly believe I lived that same story, except I'm not a celebrity, but same neighborhoods, same people, same area, different generations, obviously. He changed his life around and he's a celebrity. I changed my life around and I'm a regular blue collar guy, but there's something to be said when you can learn a lesson from the things that do happen to you from the neighborhoods. Not many people can do it. And I looked at it I never saw this interview up until a few years ago. And I say, well, I can definitely relate because I did the same exact thing. I mean, I was a little more deeper, obviously, but I got to go with the same thing. So, yeah. Hey, teacher, we're going to get out of here. I'm going to go with a #1 song way back, 1970 something. We're going to go out with Sarah Collins. Listen, some people want to get close to you. Some people want to stay close to you. Just like me, they want to be close to you. Some people want to be close to people. Tell me, if you could sing like Frankie, you could have done that too, right? Yeah, I know it's funny, but I got out of the mess in my own way. I resonate much also in different ways. I mean, I am a twin to that story, other than the fame and success and burying a child, obviously. God bless Frankie Valli. Look it, just like me, they want to be close to you. And the closeness that we are getting with each other at this social club, I can't even measure it. But Sarah Collins, she's going to explain it to us. Here we go. Sarah, take us out. Listen, Tommy Stigs, wishing you all well. Have a blessed day. Ciao. For now.
Why do birds suddenly appear every time you are near? Just like me, They long to be close to you. Why do stars fall down from the sky every time you walk by? Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle more dust in your hair, a golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkle more dust in your hair, a golden starlight in your eyes of blue. That is why all the girls in town follow you all around. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Just like me, they long to be close to you. Close to you. Close to